Howl-O-Scream is still alive and well at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, but a lot of other things are going on in the park, and we are back to bring you guys along for some fun. Welcome back to Edutainment, guys. My name's Eddie, and today we're back at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and Howl-O-Scream is still going. It is the daytime, so it hasn't really started, but we're here for something a little bit different. It's updates. It's been a while since we've done some updates over at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and a lot is going on. Everything from new events, new things going on during the Howl-O-Scream event, and much other things, as well as some updates on the new coaster that's being constructed in the back. We'll be checking that out towards the end of the video. We're already inside the park, so let's start making our way and having some fun. And we start our video today towards the back of the park as we kind of get in the vibes of Howl-O-Scream. There is a new event sneaking its way into Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and we'll be talking about that in just a moment. But Howl-O-Scream is just about done, so there's a little time for you guys to enjoy it. Make sure you make your way out to the park. And for our first update today, it starts off with Howl-O-Scream. I want to make sure that you guys get an opportunity to come enjoy this amazing event here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and they only have 2 weekends left. November 3rd is the official last day of Howl-O-Scream, so if you haven't been, make sure to make your way on over here. This is also a great segue into our next little update here, something that you could do to escalate your Halloween or escalate your visit to Busch Gardens Williamsburg if you're making your way before Howl-O-Scream is over and you're coming intentionally to enjoy Howl-O-Scream and make the most of it. And that's why our next update brings us on over to Burgermeisters Hideaway. This is an additional upcharge for the little secret speakeasy. And if you're looking at figuring out other secrets about Busch Gardens Williamsburg, check out this video over here in the top right hand corner. But Burgermeisters has a whole new overlay for the Howl-O-Scream season. And rumors have it that for the next little event coming up, we'll also be having a overlay that is coming very soon to the event. But right now they have a Howl-O-Scream overlay, which is a murder mystery. I won't give it away too much. We did experience it. They have a nice selection of mocktails, beer, wine, and cocktails. So a little bit of everything for anyone who's looking to enjoy this extra experience here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And it's one that I definitely recommend. It's a cool experience, definitely a way that you could up your Howl-O-Scream experience or Halloween experience if you're looking at having a great time. On a whim, we actually ended up doing the new Burgermeisters experience. And once again, I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but it is like a murder mystery. You are playing a character, so they give you the opportunity to kind of ingrain yourself in the plot and the story. It's very cool the way that they do it, and the characters there are doing an amazing job. I love how the staff is bought into their character. And coincidentally, this is our second time doing Burgermeisters, and I actually got the same exact seat as last time. I don't know if that's where they sit single people, probably at the bar. That makes sense. But I got the same exact seat, so it's kind of nice and nostalgic to experience Burgermeisters. We ended up doing the cocktails. They were delicious. I'm not a fan of vodka drinks, but for the experience, they were pretty good. They tasted delicious. You had like an apple, a cranberry, and I forget what the last one was, but it was like a punch, but it had Jack in it, which I am a whiskey or a bourbon drinker. But that being said, now that we've got that out the way and Howl-O-Scream is about to end, the next event coming around the corner is something that's creeping its way in sneakily throughout Howl-O-Scream here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And you may not have noticed it, but I'm about to show you how. And for our next little update, we take a look at a bush. Not much if you look at it with the naked eye, but if you look a little bit closer, you'll notice that some lights are strung up. And this year, Howl-O-Scream was looking at its 25th anniversary, and the next event is looking at its 15th year anniversary, and that is Christmas Town, guys. The holidays are just around the corner. Starting on the 15th of November, Christmas Town will be making its way into the park, and we could already see with these lights that are being strung up on the bushes that Christmas Town is sneakily being snuck in to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And it's not just here. There's plenty of other places that we'll probably see it, and we'll keep an eye out for other little sneaky ways that they're getting Christmas Town into Howl-O-Scream without you noticing it. And we'll take a look as Alpengeist is in the back there. Now, some of these lights are strung up all year long and are only turned on during the holidays, but as you can see, the buildings here have the red and white lighting, which is for the holiday time, the Christmas time. And then some of the other bushes, like the one over by Burgermeisters, is also strung up with a bunch of lights. I'm sure as we make our way, we'll probably see some more updates. We also have heard rumors of track for the new coaster being on site here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It was announced. They haven't given it a name, but we'll be jumping on the train later on in the video to go see if we can see some of the track ourselves. So we continue our way to the back of the park. Now, there's not much new as far as updates that I know of that's going to be back there, but Jack's Witching Hour, what starts off the event, is about to start in a few minutes, and it is still Howl-O-Scream, so we might as well make the most of it while we're here and go check out the Witching Hour before the event is over. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to come back in the next 2 weekends. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to experience Howl-O-Scream at least one more time. But this year, we only experienced Howl-O-Scream 3 times. And as we make our way to the back of the park, RIP Dark Castle, Dark Coaster is a 90-minute wait, so a definite skip for today. All right, we make our way to Fest House so we could grab a spot for Jack's Witching Hour. It's what basically sends off Howl-O-Scream for the night. And like I said, only 2 more weekends left. Today is the last night of the 3rd weekend before last. 2 weekends left after this, November 3rd being the official last date. I know this isn't an update, but we gotta pay respects to something today, and I think it's the send-off for Howl-O-Scream for the night. And here we go. Jack should be making his way out. We got 1 minute to 6 o'clock. And here we are, they're making their way out. I am not ready for Howl-O-Scream to be over. But I can't lie, I'm kind of excited about Christmas Town. Look who we got here.
Where is that switch for me music?
Senor Jack.
Years ago. Ah, there it is. People of Busch Gardens, you better beware. Jack is back!
And just for the sake of this possibly being our last time at Howl-O-Scream, let's do a house. And just like that, we finished potentially our last house of Howl-O-Scream. And while we were making our way back there, we could see that on the train, they've already started to do some of the lighting for Christmas Town here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, the next event starting November 15th. Now, we're going to jump on the train so we could take a look and see if some of the construction for the coaster has moved along. Some of the track potentially could be back there. I have seen some photos and some rumors that track is inside the park somewhere. Is it back there? I guess we'll find out in a moment, and we'll also keep our eyes peeled to see if any other Christmas Town lights have gone up around the track. Alright, and we've made it on the train. We're all the way up front. We're literally on the first row. I'm not sure if that's a mistake because it's probably going to be a little bit loud with the train engine, but we're going to keep our eyes peeled to see if we can see some updates on the construction for that new coaster, the Big Bad Wolf replacement, as well as maybe some Christmas Town theming that is going on throughout the railway. And before we even take off, I could already see some theming. The Christmas Town Express is already getting its lighting. You could see all the lights are already strung up on the train. They're just not on just yet for us, but they're there. Christmas Town is just around the corner.
At all times. For those of you with small children, For their safety, we ask that you place them towards the center of the car seat and not on the outside edges as we make our way to the Caribou Station.
And you could already see some of the Christmas Town lighting is up. Now, some of this stuff I think stays up year-round, but I don't recall the last time that I was on the train and actually saw these lights up right here, right before you get to Pantheon. This right here is kind of like a tunnel of lights. You get lights on both sides of the train as you make your way through Christmas Town. And then you got Pantheon right there in the background. All right, we're slowly coming up on the area where the construction should be happening. We'll see if some track has been laid out. I gotta tell you, it is super cold. I'm not sure if you could actually see some track inside the building. I think I saw some red. It is dark, of course, but the footers are coming along. Oh gosh, I wish I had brought a light. Definitely some staging going on. Look at all this right here. I should have made my way through here much earlier so we had better lighting. All right, that train ride was kind of a major fail, but I'm hoping by the time this video has posted, I will be able to brighten up that footage so that we could actually see what is going on in the construction site for the Big Bad Wolf coaster that's coming next year for the 50th anniversary. I wasn't able to see much, but sometimes this camera could actually see a lot more than the naked eye. So fingers crossed, by this time I've edited it and it looks good. But it did seem like a major fail because it was super dark out there. I wish I would have gone out a little bit earlier. But today we got to check out Burgermeisters. The murder mystery that is at Burgermeister is Chef's Kiss, something that I definitely recommend that you check out in the next 2 weekends. Something to uplift your Halloween spookiness experience here at Howl-O-Scream, or just to have a great night here at the event for Halloween. That being said, they're also going to be twisting it around for Christmas, and I look forward to coming back and hopefully bringing Monique to check out the Burgermeisters experience for Christmas Town, as well as the updates for the coaster. Guys, thank you so much for coming along. I had a great time bringing you guys along. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you on the next one, but up till then, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?